Guys, welcome to my new video on AI and machine learning. So in this video, I am going to show you how you can use the very famous Llama 3.211b vision model, which is also available on the Olama website. But if you try to install it on your system, there is a high chance that you will not be able to use it with the SDK. So what in this video I will show you is that how you can use the already hosted Llama 3.211 billion vision preview model, which is on the Grok cloud with the help of the Grok API directly on your Python code. So let's get started. So first of all, you need to go to console.grok.com playground. So here you can even test the Llama preview model directly, just as a chat window is there. So you can upload the images and check how the model works. Then you can go to this API thing, and here you can create a new API and you can get the Grok API. So this API will be used in your code to call the Llama from Grok. All right, let's get to the code part and check what multimodal capabilities are offered by the vision model, which we will be using through Grok. So this is the code that I have pre-written for you. So these are some dependencies. So these are some basic dependencies that will be requiring for running the code. Then we apply that, okay, for this piece of code, it should work asynchronously. So therefore, next async IO dot apply function is applied. Then there is a class created, which is called as Grok Llama Vision. So let me first show you the main function. So this is from where the main code starts. If name is equal to main, async IO run main. So let's go into main code. So this is the main code. You have to define the API key here. Once the API key is defined, you can create the client with the help of that API key. That will be here in the vision variable. Then we start the process. So first of all, we'll try to get the image description. So we have an image here. So I'll show you the image first, that this is an image of a tiger, and I want to ask Llama about it, Llama Vision about it. So what I have done here is that we have this description. So we have the client in the Grok Vision. Then we call the process image method, which is defined in the class above. So let's go to this process image method. So there is a function called as define process image, which calls the self image path is taken as a string and output is also given as a string. Then there is one more function called as encode image async, which will take the image and it will encode it to the base64 format. And then it will call the another method, another function called as generate response async. So you can check this as well. So here is the generate async method, which will get the response from the llama. So here the role is defined in the messages as users. The context is the prompt will be taken and the image URL will be taken from the user as base64. So if you see this entire class, if you see the Llama Vision class, there are multiple methods, multiple such helper methods. So first is the init method, which sets the API key. It sets the model. It sets the device. If CUDA is available, then show it, or else use the CPU. Then there is the encode image async function, which encodes the image into base64 format. Then there is the generate response async function, which takes two input, that is the image as well as the prompt, and it will give you the output. Then there is one more function called as process image, which is a helper function, which inside it calls the encode image function. So these are all helper functions basically used in the main code. Then there is one more function defined to extract the text from the image. So for that, there is one more image that I am using. So this is an image of one of my YouTube thumbnail, and I will try to show how the extraction of the text from an image can be done with the help of Llama. So for that also, this is a function called as extract text. And lastly, I also have a video here. So if you see, this is a video, AI generated video through Llama, which has a lion, tiger, and a deer. And what I will be doing is that I will try to analyze this video as well. There is a helper function called as analyze video, which takes the video path as string. It takes the sample rate as a string, and the output is a list of strings. So what it does internally, it will read the video path. It will create a temporary folder of directory where the frames will be set. So it will sample the frame at 30 frame per second. Then inside this function, there is one more function called as process frame. So what this function does is that it will encode every frame. It will encode it in the base64 format. It will generate some response that is describe the key element in the video frame. So it will call this with the help of this prompt. It will pass the base64 image to this function, generate response async. It will return everything and it will store it in the description. And finally, this entire function will pass on the frame and it will pass on the description. So it will return every frame sampled along with its description. This is how it describes the video. And finally, after the video is described, the temporary directories are deleted and other unnecessary caches removed. Then there is one more helper function called as visual QA, which takes in the image path. It takes in the question and it returns the string. And basically, it will also encode the image first. Then it will answer you in the format of a question. That is the question the user asks and the answer format that we get from Llama. And everything will be returned back. So now all these functionalities that I shown you, we will see all one by one in action. So first is we will try to describe an image with the help of process image method. We are passing the image. Then there is a text extraction demo where we are passing a separate image and we will try to extract text from it. Then third is the describe the video. So video, what's there in the video. And finally, there is one more functionality that I wanted to show, that is visual QA demo. So what it does is that we can pass an image to Llama and we can even pass multiple questions to it. And what it will do is that it will call this visual QA method and it will reply the answer. So what it does internally, again, it calls the encode image async to create it to base64. And the prompt is such that question is passed, the question from the user is passed, and the answer should be we will be getting from Llama. And it will create the generate response async. It is passed with the prompt and the base64 image. And we'll get it here. So let's try to run this code and try to see how the output looks like. So first it will you see how quickly it was able to get the output. If this was on my local system with the help of Olama, it would have taken a lot of time. But since it's on the Grok and we have it hosted on Grok with the help of API key, we are able to get quick responses. So here you see that the image description, that is the first part, image description demo works very nicely. It showed it's a tiger, blah blah blah. It showed it's lying on the ground facing the camera and everything. The description is very accurate. The second is about the text extraction demo. So if you see, the extracted text is such, and it that this is also very accurate. If you see, the title has been extracted separately, background has been extracted separately, navigation, call to action, footer, everything has been extracted very accurately. And then third, you see the video analysis demo. So in the frame zero, it's a heartwarming scene of a lion, tiger, and a fawn adorned by party hats. So this is also pretty accurate. You see that all the description it got from the video was also very accurate. The fourth part is the visual QA demo. So we were asking it some questions about an image and what was the color present in this image, how many people are there in the image, what's the actual main activity happening in the image. So if you see, the colors present in the image are green, brown, and orange, and there are no people in the image. The image shows a tiger lying around, okay, and no human figures are present. So this is also true. And what's the main activity happening in the image? The main activity happening in the image is observing a tiger. So that was actually happening, right? So this was the image. So this is how you can use the Llama vision capabilities with the help of Grok API. So if you're facing issues with running the Llama vision on your local system with the help of Olama, you can try out the Grok Cloud, and it gives a pretty good output and it is very quick as well. So this is the site. I'll leave the link to the site in the description below. You can even test it directly here. So what you can do is that just select the Llama 3.2 Vision Preview, and here you see now the option to upload images and all is directly available. So here in the recent path, what I will do is I'll upload this and I'll ask it to extract text. and submit. So you see all the text was extracted from the image. And if you want the SDK simple code, you can even click on this view code and it will give you the base code of how to use this in your Python program. So if you even want to change the language, there are four options available here. You can even test it out with curl. You can even test it out with JavaScript, or you can even get the entire thing. Just if you want the JSON format, you can just get the JSON format as well. So this is how you can use the vision capabilities of Llama with the help of Grok on the website of Grok Cloud as well as on the SDK with the help of API. I hope that I have covered very useful information to you in this video. Feel free to write if you face any difficulties in the comment section below. Till then, see you next time, guys. Bye bye.